In today's fast-paced and ever-changing world, it's easy to lose ourselves in the noise, the constant demands of society, the opinions of others, and the pressure to always be doing more. We often end up living reactively, chasing what the world tells us we should want, rather than what truly matters to us. But what if the key to a peaceful, meaningful, and purposeful life isn't found in adding more, but in letting go? What if real freedom lies in learning to detach, release what we can't control, and focus on walking our own path? This is where Stoicism offers powerful guidance. It's a philosophy that teaches us how to find tranquility and wisdom by focusing only on what's within our control, accepting what isn't, and living with authenticity and intention. In this video, we'll explore how the Stoic practices of detachment, letting go, and staying true to your path can help you gain clarity, peace, and direction in your life. 1. The nature of detachment. The first step on this journey is detachment, but what does that truly mean? In Stoicism, detachment isn't about becoming emotionless or indifferent. It's not about withdrawing from the world or suppressing how you feel. Instead, it's about understanding that we don't control everything, especially the external events and circumstances around us. When we practice detachment, we free ourselves from being emotionally entangled in things beyond our control. We stop obsessing over outcomes, over how people see us, or whether life unfolds exactly as we expect. These attachments drain our energy, steal our peace, and trap us in cycles of anxiety and disappointment. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." In other words, it's not events themselves that cause our suffering, it's our attachment to how we think things should be. It's not the events themselves that cause us distress, but our reaction to them. Detachment, in Stoicism, is about learning to separate our self-worth from external circumstances. It reminds us that true happiness should never depend on things outside our control, because the world around us is constantly changing and unpredictable. The more we release our attachments to what we cannot control, the more energy we have to invest in what truly matters: our character, our actions, and our response to life. 2. The burden of expectations. From the moment we're born, the world starts placing expectations on us. We're told who to be, what success looks like, and how we should live. As children, we learn to seek approval from parents, teachers, friends, and later society as a whole. Over time, this conditioning can feel like a heavy weight, shaping our choices and stealing our peace. We begin to measure our worth by how well we meet these external standards, the grades we earn, the titles we hold, the lifestyle we project. Yet, Stoicism reminds us that this constant chase for validation is a burden, one that drains our creativity, energy, and sense of self. Take a moment and reflect. How much of your time and effort is spent trying to meet other people's expectations? How much of your happiness depends on their approval? The Stoics believed that we should not be driven by the pursuit of recognition, status, or external success. Instead, our focus should be inward, on cultivating the timeless virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and self-discipline. These are the qualities that form the foundation of true character and give life its deepest meaning. No matter how the world perceives us, our worth doesn't depend on its approval. As Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, wrote, "It is not the man who is too little, but the man who craves more who is poor." When we constantly seek validation from others, we create a cycle of dissatisfaction, always chasing approval, yet never feeling enough. This craving leaves us empty, longing for something outside ourselves that can never truly satisfy us. Detaching from others' expectations doesn't mean becoming selfish or ignoring those around us. It means choosing to focus on what's within your control, your thoughts, your actions, and the integrity with which you live your life. 3. The power of letting go. Letting go is one of the most liberating principles in Stoicism, and it's deeply connected to detachment. To let go means releasing what no longer serves you: past hurts, regrets, grudges, unrealistic goals, and even your attachment to success or failure. Too often, we hold on to the past, to mistakes, disappointments, or lost opportunities, and allow them to shape how we see ourselves today. We replay moments we can't change, and in doing so, we carry unnecessary weight that slows our progress. Marcus Aurelius put it beautifully. Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. Letting go is not about ignoring the past or pretending it didn't happen. It's about choosing to act in the present, to move forward with purpose, free from what holds you back. It also means releasing the fear of failure. So many people never take action because they fear making mistakes. But the Stoics teach us that failure isn't something to dread. It's an essential part of growth. Every challenge, every setback is an opportunity to strengthen your character. When you let go of the need for perfect outcomes and embrace the process itself, you free yourself from anxiety, regret, and fear. Letting go creates the mental space to focus on what truly matters, living with virtue, and growing through experience. 4. Focusing on your own path. Now, let's talk about one of the hardest lessons in modern life, staying focused on your own path. We live in a world of constant comparison. It's almost effortless to look around and feel like someone else is doing better, achieving more, earning more, living more fully. Whether it's success, relationships, or recognition, we compare, and in doing so, we forget that our journey is unique. Stoicism reminds us that comparison is a thief of peace. 4. Focusing on your own path. Comparing yourself to others is one of the greatest traps you can fall into. Your journey is yours alone. No one else has walked your path, faced your struggles, or carried your exact dreams. Your strengths, weaknesses, experiences, and goals all shape a journey that is uniquely your own. As Epictetus wisely said, don't ask for a lighter burden, ask for broader shoulders. In other words, don't wish for an easier life. Instead, work to become stronger, more resilient, more grounded, so you can handle whatever life brings your way. Focusing on your path means embracing your individuality and aligning your choices with your own values, not someone else's. It means being clear about what you truly want, setting your goals, and taking deliberate steps toward them, without letting the opinions of others or the pressures of society dictate your direction. Remember, the greatest wealth is to live content with little. This doesn't mean you shouldn't strive for success. It means your happiness shouldn't depend on external validation. Your path is yours to walk. The only person you need to impress is yourself. 5. How detachment leads to peace. When you practice detachment, letting go, and focusing on your path, the natural result is inner peace. You stop wasting energy on what you can't control and instead invest it where it truly matters, in your growth, your discipline, and your character. The Stoics believed that peace doesn't come from perfect circumstances, but from within. When you direct your attention inward, toward your mindset, your emotions, and your reactions, you begin to find calm even in the middle of chaos. True peace comes from accepting what you cannot change and focusing your strength on what you can. This simple shift in focus transforms how you live. It gives you the power to move through life with grace, resilience, and clarity. Detachment, letting go, and walking your own path aren't abstract ideas. They're practical tools for living a more meaningful and purposeful life. Stoicism teaches us to free ourselves from the tyranny of external influences and to master what we can truly control, our thoughts, our actions, and our inner state. When you release the expectations of others, let go of what no longer serves you, and stay true to your journey, you create the conditions for genuine fulfillment and peace. Thank you for watching, and remember, your path is yours to walk. Stay true to yourself and trust the process of life.